Hello, Snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again. And this time we are talking about a brand new creature type that just came out. And basically, we're just going to be reviewing the 10 best of that creature type. So, 10 best sorcerers. So, here's the thing this creature type may be new, but they have just eroded a bunch of creatures, to have this creature type, basically. So basically, right now there's like 31 of them. But don't be surprised that number gets bigger in the future. I mean, well, of course we're gonna include some new ones, but yeah, basically uh, but yeah, basically we're gonna talk about the 10 best sorcerers of all time. So yeah. Also, combo of the week will be including a sorcerer. Yep. So please don't forget to check it out. So yeah, let's start off with our number 10, and it's none other than Motani, Morrow Sorcerer. So Motani, Morrow Sorcerer is a classic one that has been added to, the sorcerers. Motani being a 6 mana Edsets legendary elemental sorcerer with Shroud, and Motani's power toughness are each equal to the number of total number of cards in all players' hand. Basically, in case you don't know, the Morrows are creatures that, they have Morrow in the name, based on the original Morrow card designed by Mark Rosewater, based on his, on his initials. I mean, Morrow. Uh, uh, so, yeah. So, yeah. Basically, we're just gonna. So, yeah. So yeah, basically, Morrow. I mean, so because Morrow, the original one counts, the. Oh, also so yeah. So basically counts, all the cards in the hand. I mean, Morrow just the original one just counts your cards. There was a cycle of Morrows as well in Kamigawa, where basically each one had like a Morrow ability, like that counts cards, and like I mean it had like something Morrow. Like I mean it was like if you just go like Adamaro, Masumaru, Sodamaru, Kiyomaru, and yeah, I mean it's just I mean there's there's like quite a lot of them. I mean, so yeah, I mean the only one that's like that isn't like this. I mean, is Umaro, because that's a freaking Final Fantasy card. So yeah, Territorial Maro is a different one because it counts domain instead of cards in hand. So yeah, there was a so yeah, just it's just an interesting card, honestly. I mean the concept of the Morrow. So let's just go into our number 9, where we have Salumgar Sorcerer. So Salumgar Sorcerer is another one that has been added to to this, but At least it didn't get any creature types removed. Being a free mana 2/1 human wizard sorcerer, yeah, it's both a wizard and a sorcerer, has flash, flying, and exploit. And if it exploits a creature, counter to a creature. So basically, being a creature that can basically um, that you can basically sacrifice a creature as it enters to basically do a what's it called again? Oh yeah, essence scatter. So basically, it's an essence scatter. Also, best part about this, it can exploit itself. So you can have an overpriced essence scatter, or a strictly worse cancel or something, or just have this flash and just sacrifice a normal creature, or just you can even pair this with a freaking uh, evoke trigger. You use this with evoke, you can exploit the creature that you're evoking. I mean, you can just what do solitude, flash in Slumgar sorcerer, sacrifice solitude with the exploit ability, and then just say both exile a creature and counter a creature. I mean, honestly, there's not much potential you can do, but I mean, if you could play this in a sacrifice deck, so tight deck, Fanatic, and also it's a good sorcerer. Honestly, I mean, there's like what 31 sorcerers, so we got a narrow list to choose from. But let's just go into our number 8, and we got Ethereum Horn Sorcerer. Yep, it's a 6 mana, free 6, Minotaur artifact creature, Minotaur wizard sorcerer. Yep, another one that has just gotten added, like to the type lines. It's 6 mana, free 6, you could with Cascade, and you can just keep on bouncing. For free mana, bounce the Minotaur, so you can recast them later on, redo the thing as well. So yeah, it's a crazy card, honestly. So yeah, Fear of Horn Sorcerer is our number 8 on this list. Really powerful card, and can do some crazy shenanigans because of freaking Cascade, and just bouncing, recasting. With infinite mana, you just cast out your entire deck. So that's how powerful this card is. So yeah, let's just go into a number 7, and we got none other than Champion of the Path, a brand new one, being a 4 mana, 7 free elemental sorcerer with as an initial cost to cast a spell, behold an elemental, and exile it. Whenever another elemental you control enters, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. And when this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. So basically, allowing you to trigger ETBs and dealing damage with elementals. Really powerful card, especially for decks like Omnath. Evoke decks also work fine, because the elemental is doing the ETB. Pair this with a freaking scam card or a blink card, and you're just basically able to just get it back. Also, hey, you can even do the same with a Champion of the Path. Since Champion of the Path gives you the card back to your hand when it leaves the battlefield, you can literally, since this is an additional cost, and it's not like a champion cost, you don't have to do it every time it enters the battlefield or something. You could just blink it, and you have a Champion of the Path without having to champion a creature, or you get the card back to your hand, and then you can just reuse it with the champion. It's quite interesting what you can do with this card. So yeah, and you know what's crazy is that for all the cards in this cycle, because this is part of the cycle, they basically reworked the reminder text. Because behold is like, you just show the dragon in your hand or select the dragon on the because it was a thing that happened. Beholding a dragon was a thing that only worked with dragons, but now they added for other creature types. So behold a dragon was like you had to reveal dragon or select one of your dragons. This time, I mean, this is behold an elemental and exile it. So instead of saying select to behold, you have to select an elemental on the battlefield or just reveal one from your hand. It also included the clause where you have to exile it as well. So you exile an elemental you control or an elemental card from your hand. So that's also an interesting thing with this card that I like. So yeah. Let's go to our number 6. And we got Matisse, Surge Channeler. 3 mana 1/1 legendary human elf shaman sorcerer. Wait. How many? Okay. Let me just check. Yeah. Human elf shaman sorcerer. Bro, if this card gets a reprint, how are they gonna fit all these creature types? Like, that is like probably the most creature types I've seen printed on a card. Like, I mean, not counting, you know, freaking, what's it called? Oh, Changeling. Yeah, because Changeling is a different story. So uh, so yeah. I mean, they also added like, oh wait, Ranger. Oh, Daybreak Ranger is a human archer ranger werewolf. Wow. Wait, what? Let me just see. Wait, priest. So yeah, basically when you cast an instant sorcery spell, with you cast an instant sorcery spell with mana value 3 greater, roll d20. So for 1 to 9, you, both players draw a card. Or I mean, each player draws a card actually. 10 to 19 is you draw a card. And 20 lets you basically copy the spell. So yeah. I mean, oh wait. Wait, what? This is from freaking. Oh, this was a Simon Wild Magic Sorcerer. Well, still, same thing. Whatever. I just saw the Universes Within version, but what universe beyond even is this? Like what? I mean, is this a freaking uh Dungeons and Dragons? Because that's not. I don't know. So wait, what is this? I'm confused. What? Oh yeah, yeah. It's from the Forgotten. It is from Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not universe. But I don't know. I'm just confused. Uh, yeah. I mean, Priest of Gitz is a Firesting human cleric minion. What is it? Rafi Assassin. All right. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, 10 to 19 you draw. So 1 to 9 everyone draws a card. 10 to 19 you draw a card. 20 lets you clone the spell. Yeah. What? The fact that Rafi Assassin used to be a freaking mercenary, and now it's a Phyrexian zombie mercenary assassin. What? Joraga Bard? Hold on. Let me just see this. Elf Rogue Bard ally. Oh, right, because they added Bard at the time. That's crazy. I mean, it could fit all those times now, because just it's not even legendary. Whatever. Set on Scout. What is this? Centaur Druid Scout Archer. Brother. What? Turn Timber Ranger? Oh wait, that means sorry. What is this? Oh! Self Scout Ranger ally. That's the one that does like an infinite combo. Nice. And Ranger Envec. Let's see. Human Soldier Archer Ranger. Brother. What? Stonework Pack Beast? Oh, I mean, well, it's a Beast, Cleric, Rogue Warrior, Wizard. Because it adds it onto the text as a part of ability. But what? Tajuru Paragon? Oh, yeah. Same thing as the Pack Beast. And, Veteran Adventure? Oh, yeah. Same thing as the other two. Alright. So, yeah, that's crazy. I mean... Oh, yeah, Silver Bordered. There was actually one that actually had 4 creature types printed on the card. Druid of the Sacred Beaker is a deer, bird, ape, druid. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Creatures. Direfleet Ravagers and Orc. Okay, but yeah, that's just free. We were talking about creatures with 4 creature types. 4 freaking creature types. Yeah. Well, let's just go in to our number 1, 2, 3. I almost lost track. Let's go to our number 5. And it is Cadena, Slinking Sorcerer. Yup. We gotta include a snake in there. 100%. So, 4 mana, free, legendary snake, wizard, sorcerer. With the first face down creature you cast each turn costs 3 less to cast. So basically, morph spells, disguise spells, etc. are free. The first one. And whenever face down creatures enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. So basically, the first one can be cast for free each turn, and draws you a card every time you get a face down creature entering. So basically, this was the Morph Commander back in 2019, and it was freaking amazing, man. I mean, I remember playing the Commander 2019 launch day in Liverpool in Just Play, and that was amazing. Like, I mean, we all got most of us got a pre-con deck where we could just play around and we get like challenges and stuff. I mean, to get prizes, and we could even win like freaking because we were winning M20 promo pack prizes, which included Japanese planeswalkers. So we actually took home some Japanese planeswalker cards, which was from Warp Spark, which is really cool, honestly. I mean, obviously got Karena because we get it. We're freaking snakes. We're the snakes, the yellow snakes, and well, I don't remember what my dad took. If I can just get a glance at the 2019 Commander cards, might be able to figure out what my dad picked as a commander. Oh, I think my dad picked Rayami. Was the one that was with counters, I think? Yeah. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, I think it was that one. I think no, Rayami's in Canada. Well, oh, Anji. Oh, that was a card. Yeah, yeah. My dad picked that one because it was a freaking vampire and madness. I mean the idea deck is a madness deck, and the Cadena deck was a morph deck. I think I did end up getting like more decks afterwards. I mean, I think I got Atlapalani afterwards. I do recall having her, which was like a big creatures slash eggs deck. So I mean, there's a but yeah, yeah. I think like the other one was like it was Savine, right? Yeah, Savine was the was the other commander. I mean, there was Savine, uh, Anj, uh, Atlaplani, and Cadena. So I got on launch day I got Cadena and Anj, and I think for Christmas I got Atlaplani, but I don't remember if I have it. I don't have Savine. I don't recall having Savine. That is one I didn't recall getting. I think the only time I actually had like all the precons was during 2017 Commander decks and Ikoria Commander decks. I think in Ikoria I had all the all the precons because they had like the free cards that you could use if you control the commander like freaking deflecting SWAT, uh, you know, fierce guardianship. I think was it good? I don't remember. It was the one that counters a non-creature spell that you could cast for free if you had a commander. And well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there were some which are like what two command. Oh, Doctor Who. I have all the Doctor Who decks. Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, right. I mean, Zenico Rising only had like no. Zenico Rising had four decks. I think it was like some. I think it was the sets that no the sets. Yeah, yeah. I mean, after Zenico Rising, with the exception of a few, with the I mean, for some reason, I mean, Zenico Rising had like four commander decks. Then Kaldheim had two. Strixhaven had five. Then then we had what was it? Oh, Dungeons and Dragons that had four decks. There was Innistrad that had two decks. I mean, Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow had like two decks. Uh, but since there were like two different sets. I mean, technically it's like four decks. But for some reason, Kamigawa only had like two decks. That was one I did remember, which kind of shook me because they introduced a commander that wasn't obtainable in any of the commander decks. I mean, it was like freaking Goshen Tai. So we had to try and pull for it, and eventually we gave up trying to pull for it, and we just bought the card. Ah, yeah. But then New Commander had like five of them, and then they just started making four decks each time. Except like for some reason, Spider-Man did not have Commander decks yet, because they were gonna save them for freaking Marvel Heroes. Yeah. Well, that's basically my experience with Commander decks. I mean, except if it's like something like I really like freaking Doctor Who, I just don't buy Commander decks anymore. I mean, there's like too many of them. I mean, I once actually won. Like I won a Mishra Commander deck from a giveaway which I opened on the channel, and I also claimed like a the the Cabaretti Commander deck at a convention with my tits, and I also claimed the Gaffrod Commander deck with my tits as well. So yeah, let's just go into our number. Oh my god, number 4. Wild Magic Sorcerer. Wild, of course. I mean, this is a 4 mana, 4 free, Orc Shaman Sorcerer. It was a Orc Shaman Sorcerer. With the first spell you cast from exile each turn has Cascade. What are you looking at? Well, so this card is an interesting card. I mean, you have to pair it with cards that allow you to cast from exile. But if you're playing this in a deck that has a bunch of cards that can cast stuff from exile, this is a really good card. Why? Because, well, let me explain. So Wild Magic Sorcerer, I mean, you could pair it, if you're playing a Cascade deck, everything you cast from Cascade is cast from exile. So the first time you're cascading a spell, you cascade into a spell that will then trigger Cascade again. So you basically have like an extra Cascade each turn. Or you play this with impulse draw cards that will make you draw cards, from you exile cards from the top and play them this turn or until the end of next turn. And well, another thing you could do with Wild Magic Sorcerer is if you had a card which lets you exile a card from the opponent's hand, library, graveyard, and allow you to cast it, you would trigger Cascade from Wild Magic Sorcerer. But ideally, this card is to use best in a deck that runs Cascade, or the deck that runs a lot of impulse drawing. So yeah. Also, don't forget, Rebound is also casting from exile. Adventures, also that you cast from exile, which Adventures was a big thing in Baldur's Gate. Yeah. And don't forget freaking... what was it? Suspend! Suspend also lets you cast cards from exile. So, yeah. Play this in a good old Joyra deck that will make you suspend cards for 2 mana. And let the wild magic begin. Well, let's go into our number 3. And it is Twin Flame Travelers. Brand new one, which works really well with a card I mentioned earlier, Champion of the Path. Why? Because this is a 4-man free elemental sorcery with flying that lets you trigger elementals twice. Only issue is it doesn't really work with Omnath. 2-color Omnath. Because every Omnath, 3 colors and above, will work perfectly with this. But basically, allowing you to trigger elementals twice is just a freaking... It's just devastating for Pioneer. Because if you know Pioneer, you know there's like elementals deck is a thing. You run this with freaking Rise and Reef. So Rise and Reef would just trigger twice every time you get an elemental. Like you just ramp so freaking hard and draw a bunch of cards. Yeah. Don't forget Omnath. You're getting two elementals each land drop, and pair that with a Champion of the Path, and you're dealing 20 damage every time you play a land. Oh my god! Like, this card is crazy, and the fact that this is an uncommon that literally outclasses a rare from the same set. Of the same creature types. Oh my god! It's just a crazy card. You just run this in an elemental tribal deck. So, yeah, that's basically Twin Flame Travelers. But, yeah, let's just go into our number 2. And we got Ashling, the Limitless. Another brand new one, but from the Commander deck. which is a 3 mana 2/3 legendary elemental sorcerer. With your elementals that you cast from your hand, have evoke 4 mana. And whenever you sacrifice a non-token permanent, no, non-token elemental, my bad, you clone the copy unto end of turn. Gains haste, but in the end step, you have to sacrifice it unless you pay Wooburg. So what you do, evoking, it's kind of like, evoking and then paying Wooburg is kind of unnecessary, but it does let your evoked creatures stick around for longer. Allowing you to evoke any elemental for 4 freaking mana, or just cast. Technically, cast an elemental and give it haste for 9 mana. I don't know if that's second part's worth it, but by evoking it, you get the trigger, you sacrifice it, you get it back again, get another trigger, and then you get to attack with it. That's freaking insane, man. And not only that, you can even keep it around for longer if you evoked it with a different cost. Don't freaking pay the 4 mana evoke cost and then keep the creature around. Also, play this with sack outlets, where if you just sacrifice any elemental, counts itself, by the way. Ashling does count as an elemental you're capable of sacrificing for the trigger, and you just use freaking yeah. It's just amazing. You just sacrifice the cards, you get them back, you trigger them again. And it's a Wooburg commander as well, allowing you to play elementals of each color, allowing you to play every single Omnath that there is, and just enjoy, man. So. Yeah. Let's just go into our number 1. The best sorcerer that has just been released and is already breaking both markets and formats. Hetsing Squelcher. Oh my god. Yep, this is no joke. 2 mana 2/2 Goblin Sorcerer can't be countered. Ward pay 2 life. Your spells can't be countered and your other creatures have ward pay 2 life. So basically being immune to control the oh my god, I freaking hate that card as a control player, because this card is so freaking accessible in the early game, paying 2 mana and you just get in, and if you want to deal with it, you have to pay 2 life to kill it, and don't forget, you have to freaking do the same to kill the other creatures. Well, freaking gosh darn it, I'm just gonna board wipe, man. You just can't counter it. And then there's no countering the other spells. How the frick do you even counter the spell you're supposed to counter? If they're gonna freaking cast the Hetsing Sculpture before that, you can't even counter that one. You can't even prepare yourself with 2 counter spells. If the opponent wants to play a spell that stops the spell from being countered, so you have to counter the anti-counter so you can counter the spell. Brother. At this point, I just gotta counter the tutor. This card is a reason why players counter the tutor instead of the target. You see? Look at this. I've been playing Titan for quite a while, and before Hetsing Sculpture was a thing, because before Hetsing Sculpture, got added, we were playing Modern, and now with all the standard seasons, there's no Modern until freaking July. I don't know, man. Freaking Wizards, stop forcing us to play standard. And let's just continue. I do a trick where I play Summoner's Pact, and then pair it with freaking and then play a Cavern of Souls afterwards. So they let the tutor resolve But now they can't counter my target. Oh, how many players have lost to this? I don't know. There's like I mean I think twice or three times. There were some that still managed to deal with. So yeah. So so yeah, basically yeah. So yeah, I mean yeah. So yeah. Well, let's just let's just go into the combo. I mean, yeah. The combo is of course involving Prodigal Sorcerer, a classic sorcerer 3 mana 1/1 human wizard sorcerer, involving the Incredible Hulk with a ghostly touch attached to it. So, how this works? Oh, yeah, look at this. So the Incredible Hulk has the ghostly touch and attacks, untapping Prodigal Sorcerer. Prodigal Sorcerer then deals 1 damage to the Incredible Hulk, causing his Enrage trigger. That allows you to untap him and give you and put him in a plus one counter. And on top of that, gives you an extra combat phase. By attacking again with the Incredible Hulk for a second time, you get to use the Ghostly Touch and untap Prodigal Sorcerer. With the Prodigal Sorcerer untapped, you deal 1 damage to the Incredible Hulk. I mean, this also worked with a different type of sorcerer. I don't remember what was the name of it, but Prodigal Pyromancer is basically the red version of this. But hey, since you still need Ghostly Touch for this, I mean, Prodigal Sorcerer just seems like a good one too. So yeah. So yeah, and now for the non-bow, it is none other than a classic 2018 standard non-bow involving both Experimental Frenzy and the Flame of Keld in your opening hand. Which one do you even cast, bro? I mean, Experimental Frenzy disables you the ability to cast the Flame of Keld, and the Flame of Keld will force you to discard Experimental Frenzy, allowing you in a constant, forcing you to a constant dilemma where you are not sure which of the two cards to cast. Ideally, you would like to have the Flame of Keld on the top of your library when you cast Experimental Frenzy. So, so yeah. So yeah. That was basically the cards. So yeah. That's just but yeah, that's basically it for the podcast. I mean, brand new creature type. I think every time a new creature type drops, I just gotta make a review on the 10 best, assuming they also uh, go back and add new creatures to the types. So the only issue is when it's with universes beyond types, when they add new types, they can't uh uh you know go back and change the card. I mean, well, the only exception was Doctor. I think there were some universes within cards that got changed to freaking Doctor. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Let me just check. If we go to advanced search, there's like a bunch of for the sub subtype. There was a doctor. I mean, apart from the, the Doctor Who cut. Oh yeah, Coat Healer is a human doctor. Universe is Beyond, but different verse. I mean, it's Arcade Cannon, a human doctor from Fallout. There was oh, that's just it. So it's just Coat Healer and Arcade Cannon, and then you got all the doctors from the first to the 15th, plus the War Doctor and the Fugitive Doctor. So yeah. Well, congratulations. You've reached the end of the podcast. Why don't you like and subscribe and follow if you enjoy, share friends. Stay tuned to next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday 4:30 GMT. So stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. And please go subscribe to Snake's Backup, which is my backup channel, in case anything happens to this main channel, because I almost got hit by a copyright strike. I mean, I literally had to take down the video, so in fear of something like this happening without notice or anything, I will have a backup channel. So please go subscribe to that backup channel. It would be great if this channel could hit 100 subscribers before the end of February. So yeah, please go ahead and do so. I mean, but other than that, yeah, just thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And bye.